Right, okay, the steel's in now. That's in situ. Let me just show you that. Steel's in place, so now we're going to start cutting the rafters and building the roof up, yeah? So, let's get on with that. It's 10 to 1. Let's see how long it takes us. Okay. Well, when you've got loads of repetitive cuts, it's worthwhile putting a block on here. Yep. And that side. Got another one. Flip it over. Flip it over. Get some screws there.
They're better with these flat die walls, John.
Okay, so when you flip it over, just grab that end, please. Okay. Just make sure you're not further on the sawhorses. Okay, put that there. Push it on. Come to you a touch. There you go. Right, have a look at this, Lewis. Can you see we're flush on this side, we're flush on that side, and we're not moving up and down, left and right, and every time we're marking our bird's mouth now, yeah, I know it's not going to move. I know we're level this side, level that side. You see that resistance that we've got now?
Yeah.
I can get all my markings. One man can do it rather than two, saying, are you hold it, are you right, are you there, yeah? That tip wasn't mine, I can't claim credit for that. That was Ron Clevitt. Like, do you want to check out your channel? Superb joiner, Ron Clevitt.
That's not my name.
Yeah, when you're marking these, Lewis, then move on to your next one, move on to your next one, move on to your next one. We'll get all these cut. And they're incremental, some of these rafters, so it's plus 10 mil, 10 mil. So don't cut them, yeah? Mark all that bird's mouth first. Cut all the bird's mouth, and then I'll decide how much we're measuring. But every time, the rafters are going to be the same each time, yeah? Okay, thank you. Okay, we want to find our centre of our extension. So it's total width divided by 2. That'll find your centre. So our total width is 7765 divided by 2 is 3882. That's going to be our centre. So we're going to put 3882 on our centre here, and then we're going to put our Velux in from there. And we're going to whip from centre to the right and then centre to the left.
Okay, go. Slight push.
Right, okay, just give you an update now. It's close of play. It's coming up to 5:15 on Tuesday. Oh, what day is that? Tuesday. These days are getting long. The roof's in, the seal's in. Come and have a look. All the rafters are set out. Might not be able to hear me. Might have the mic on. You can see all the bolts are in place for the timber on the outside and the inside. That's your steel. All the rafters have been bird's mouth, they've been set out for the Velux. So we've got a Velux in the centre here, and we've got a Velux over here, and another Velux on the left hand side. So the Velux are equally spaced out, starting from the centre, equally spaced out 1200 either side. Plumbers come in, we need to repair the pipes here. We need to change that boss system and the wastewater and upgrade the overflow pipe so that the overflow is not coming inside the conservatory. Tomorrow we're going to put the trimmers in. We're going to set out for external Soffit lights. The customer didn't have them on originally, but I've had a chat with the conservatory, really deserves it, so they've gone with the external Soffit lights, so we're going to build that out tomorrow. String them across, cut them all nice and flush. Bit of joinery tomorrow. We're going to build up the block, take that up to the roof, build up the cheese wedges either side, take that up to the roof. Ladder frame both sides, on the left hand side and the right hand side. Trimmers in for the Velux, and also a stud frame here as well. So we'll probably board this up, proplex it, and make it waterproof. So when we put the boards on, we can start insulating, battening, and boarding on the inside. Yeah. So that'll be the plan for tomorrow. It's 4:45 now, so we're going to get off. Chris has been putting in some of the block paving. So he's just putting these blocks in here, and then we're just going to run the steel saw across, about 3 inch from the edge of the brick, and then we're going to backfill it with some nice decorative stone, make it look nice. All right, that's it from us. Let's get to the pub. Right, okay, let's just show you the progress of the inside. The lads have got here before me this morning, and they put in the Velux. So we've got 3 Velux in, and they're starting to put the insulation in. So the insulation's 100mm rigid kingspan. That's the spec for this roof. Different roofs are spec differently. Sometimes it's 150, sometimes 125, sometimes combination of both rigid insulation and a multi-foil insulation. But this one's 100mm. And we're putting our pins onto our fascia. So top tip, when you're putting pins into a fascia, don't put them wherever you think, because when you sight, especially on a long extension, they're going to end up wiggling all over the place. So 60mm down from the top, and we're 50mm up from the bottom. So we've marked it. Right, so I've got my pins here. That's my line. I'm just going to get them started. Don't send them all the way in, because we're going to have to peel the tape off. And then they're all in line vertically, and they'll all be the same distance all the way across, yeah? Then when you've sent them all, you can peel the tape off. Right, okay. For your ends, what you can do with your ends is just get the head, get it into your hammer. If you're going to see you could fix it behind a fascia corner or something like that. You can just pull the head off and get that started. This will go behind the joint or something like that. Get started. Okay. Right, we can lift that up. Yeah, we're good, thank you. Just make sure you're pushing it up, Lewis. Make sure it's tight up underneath the soffit, yeah? There's no gaps underneath here, right? You can see from the Patio. Don't send the pins in all the way. So about there, and then we can rip the tape off. We can send them in because that's where the joint's going to be. Right, so set a tape on.
As we keep the tunes coming non-stop till 11, here's Smooth Radio.
What are you doing, Chris?
Put the gutter brackets on. Right.
Dance bad man.
Top dance bad.
Dance bad man. Steady.
Now.
Don't mess it up, you're on camera.
100% then, isn't it?
Oh. Don't miss. He never misses, Squeezy. Right, okay, the boxing in is finished, so let me just give you a quick update on that. The lads are just putting some plasterboard on the sides, and we're going to leave this bit exposed because the plumber needs to come back. Whilst he was doing the boxing in, we noticed there's a bit of a leak on the soil pipe there. So before that gets plastered in, that needs to be fixed. But nice clean lines, everything's straight. Lewis is just putting his plasterboard on now. Just nice simple boxing in. I showed you how to do that, so you now know how to do boxing the pipes. We took all the cables off this wall, and when we had a look at the existing cables, none of it was sheathed, so it wasn't protected. So we're going to put whole new cables in, new first fix and second fix, make sure it's all protected. And next stage is going to be dot and dabbing and getting the boards on. So now it's time for dinner, and then we'll get cracking. Is it dinner time, Chris?
See you.
Okay, we've just had dinner. Next job is we're going to board this kitchen door up. So we're going to take this old aluminium kitchen door out, build a timber stud frame, insulate it, board it, and we're also going to put a socket down here. So the customer can just slot the fridge freezer into that rebate, and then on the extension side, on the inside, it's just going to be completely plasterboarded. So let's get cracking with that. So on these old doors, they are the old dreaded flatheads. So we'll get all them taken out. And what you've got to be careful of when you're taking doors out, particularly on these tiles, is just cut through the tiles here in between the door with a Stanley. Just keep scoring it with a Stanley, just so you don't lose any of the tile. So we're going to get cracking with that now. We're going to put the second fix electrics in. We're going to put the lights in, the downlights in the ceiling. John's going to get on with that. Lewis is still boarding the boxing in of the soil stack. All the plaster's been removed from here, and we removed the old cable as well of the old first fix, which we weren't happy with. Chris has put the downspout on. Next job's going to be a bit of a tidy up, jet wash, and to drop the stones in on the front. There's a stone border. Alright, let's get going. Right, okay, some of these old flatheads won't come out. So we've got 3 or 4 of them out, and then they had some that were older, some from the original. So they're locked in there. So I've decided I'm just going to cut through the hinges, take the pressure out. So I'm going to get the blade in here at the weakest point. So don't go through the thickest part of the hinge. This is the weakest point here. Got an alley blade on, let's go straight through. I've just got one more now. I'm going to cut the last one, but Chris is going to hold the door just so it doesn't go crashing onto the tiles. Or do you want to grab it, yeah? Just take it to you a little bit. Yeah, okay, last one, and the pressure's gone. Okay, straight. Go that way to you. Okay, next step is to take the pressure out of the frame, so cut the centre. Careful of the tiles. Pat that off. You want to pat that? Okay. Seeing as soon as I took the pressure out there, it all wants to come. So this is the aluminium subframe, breaking on the weld. What happened is this. I want to get your subframe out first. You would have put a couple of screws through here for a lock, so let's take that out. Have you got a drill there with this? You got one knocking away? Yeah, that should be fine. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, that's another one. There we go. Let's just see if we can see any of the fixings. No. Right, okay. So we'll try and cut some of the frame out and see if she'll come. Then you've got to watch these tiles. It'll come in a minute. We'll see. Luckily, because the tiles are on that on there. Yeah. We've got a full tile back from about 2 inch. Right, so okay. If we do end up losing the lip, it's not too much of a problem. Can you see? It's starting to come. There she goes. Okay, as you're barring that, you're just taking the pressure out, and then you want to just try and finish your cut a little bit more if you can. Yeah. Can you go for it, please? Sorry? Right, yeah, so give it a little bit of a so let's finish it off. Fire a little bit more. There you go. Okay, we should get that now. Yeah, fire a little bit lower. There she goes. There she goes. So cutting all those tiles there at the beginning, just super important. Yeah? Okay, and then when you're pulling this, don't pull this way, because if I pull that, that's just going to start putting some pressure on the tile. I've got to pull level with the frame, see that? Yeah. If I start to go this way, then I'm going to end up cracking that tile, so lift that up level, give it a bit. Okay, now I've got a bit more room, now I can come this way with it. If that wants to come, that's good. Okay. You want to come as well? Again, swatching this tile here. There she goes. There she goes. Right, on this one, you don't need to cut the middle. The pressure's already gone now, so start making your way out. It's good hard work there. Yep, that's your next one. Remember, I did this about 20 years ago. I had an apprentice with it. And all tiled in, hot tiles, really expensive. £1,000,000 this job. And took all door out. Took me about an hour, took my time, extra careful. I went to the van, asked for that lad to sweep up. He broke 3 tiles sweeping up. Okay. So far no breakages. Let me just show you that. Might not show you on camera. The reason why we've not had a tile break yet is because we've scored down here in the stand there. If I wanted done that, all that grout touching the frame, this would have popped them. Yeah. So keep scoring, even when you feel it's clear, just keep going. Do it plenty. So all this brick's going to get dot and dabbed. So if it wasn't, I wouldn't advise you start barring off the brick this way and coming this way. You'd do that. So you're going to keep the original brick, the external brick. You'd put your bar of your claw of your hand like that, yeah. And rather than barring that way that I'm doing, you would get your bar fully in. Do the leverage headers on the brick, yeah. Do that. It doesn't matter to us because we're going to be dot and dabbing it. Let's see if we keep all the tiles. Lights on camera. Okay. There she goes. Get every tile. Go, Chrissy. You got it, yeah, Lewis. Ducks have come. Come here. Come on. Well, duck for tea. Come on. Right. He said he's deep gone. Give you a quick update on where we're up to on this extension. Lads are just in plastering it now, so they should be done in the next hour or so. As you can see, fascia, soffits, gutters, Velux, tiles, lead work, all brickwork's been done, insulation, plasterboard, plaster, first and second fix, electrics. The only thing to go on now is the patio. So centre sliding patio with 2 side frames either side. This extension probably would have benefited from some bifolds, but with our customer being 90-year-old, they might have been a little bit heavier and a bit inconvenient for her to operate on a daily basis. So she's gone with the patio. We're going to get that sliding nice and smooth through and light. And you saw we put the steel in, and the steel so that there's nothing going to be load bearing, and there's going to be no weight on the patio when we fit that next week. Pete's doing a great job plastering on the inside, and that'll be it for today. It's Friday. I've got to get off. It's my wedding anniversary, so I'll be treating the wife to a night out at location where we got married, a place called Abbey House in Barrow-in-Furness. Beautiful location if any of you out there want to get married. So we're going to be going there, taking her for the night, spend some time with her, take her out, wine her and dine her. She puts up with me. Been together 20 years, married for 11, and we've got 4 beautiful daughters, so blessed. I'm going to go and take her out, and I'll catch up with you next week when I fit the patio. Okay, take care, bye bye. Alright, patio's arrived. Let's get it unloaded. Come on, go on.
Got an exaggerated word.
Not particularly, no, just when you... Okay, that is it for us. This has been a lean-to extension. As you saw at the beginning of the video, they had 2 conservatory roofs that they couldn't use, 2 hot in summer, 2 cold in winter. We combined them, into one, which is a usable room that you can use all year round now. Beautiful lean-to extension, which follows the width of the property. 3 Velux external soffit lights. We boxed in that kitchen door as well at the back, and just a beautiful space now. If you'd like to get a quote on your extension, or you'd like a lean-to like this, give us a call on 07731 001 739.